This is Haley. Haley is, I believe she's 20 years old. She is a thoroughbred that came off of a racetrack in Southern California. She's not tattooed under her lip. She was not a racing horse. She was a broodmare. She made baby after baby after baby for the racing industry. You can tell by her girth. She has a huge girth here that she had many babies, and then one day, let me back up her head, she had an injury, and this is the result of it, and that injury left her incapable of carrying another baby. So the racing industry put her on a slaughter truck. We are at HartSong Ranch Animal Sanctuary. We are a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization. We offer sanctuary, advocacy, and education for animals with special needs, and we are also staunch advocates for the humane treatment of farm animals. Currently there are 47 animals that live here permanently. This is Sierra. Sierra is a 4-year-old Palomino quarter horse. She came to live at HartSong when she was 5 weeks old. She weighed a mere 60 pounds. And she's one very happy horse. Let me see if I can get her to come up. Sierra! Sierra! Come here! Sierra! Nope, I'm eating. Leave me alone. This little one here without any feathers on her, her name is Spumoni. And she actually does not have a beak. Before she came to HartSong, a dog chewed off her beak, and the people that saved her were having a difficult time trying to feed her, so they called us and asked us if we could offer her permanent sanctuary. So we tube fed her for a little bit with a gruel and a mash that we would make up every day, and then she figured out how to eat all by herself. So every morning she gets a can of ground up corn, a little bit of poultry mash, and if we have leftover veggies, we'll throw that in there. And she actually comes right into the house and waits for her breakfast. Called up a rancher that lived over in Ophir, and he said, oh, you know, it's great for him because he doesn't have to feed them. And we had all this grass, 30 acres of pasture for them to graze. So he brought over 17 cows, and we figured they'd be here for a couple months to get the grasses down. And they all got off the truck and started to do what cows do, except for number 37. And this cow ran the fence lines for 2 days, down to the pond, down to the ravine, just mooing and bellowing and crying and panting. And well, I thought she was sick, so I called up the rancher, and he said, oh, she's just looking for her baby. She'll get over it in a couple of days. So what he did, which is so typical of many ranchers, when he loaded up all the cows to bring them over here, he separated this mother from her newborn. And she was just beside herself, you know. So that was really kind of the light bulb moment for us that made me realize that if you really are going to call yourself an animal lover, that you not be discriminatory in what animal you care about. That they all are all worthy of kindness and consideration.